What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sold Out. And on today's episode, I think we might have in Sneaker of the Year. Episode, we are going to be checking out the new Cosmic Unity 2. Now, the Cosmic Unity 1, to me, was absolutely garbage. I love the aesthetics of the Cosmic Unity 1. The aesthetics were kind of had some Captain Planet vibes with like the way the molding was on the bottom and the crater foam on the bottom. But it just did not perform. The heel slippage was absolutely insane. The traction, the herringbone on there really wasn't even that good. But today, I think Nike's made some great improvements. Let's see. So now, as you can see, what we have in hand is kind of the bone colored. I'm not sure the exact name for the colorway. Now, a lot of things have changed on the sneaker. They kind of took a totally, I'd say, like different route from the looks of the Cosmic Unity 1, kind of like the jump that the Zion 1 and the Zion 2 had. They kind of did that with this sneaker too, and I think it all worked out. Now, before we get into this, we are going to weigh the sneaker. I'm curious to how much this weighs. Pretty light for the most part, so let's check it out. Put one over to the side. I'm going to say 13.5. 12.3. Dang, so this is a little bit under average compared to what we have been having on foot and on this channel recently. So it's a lot lighter than what we've had recently on foot. A lot of shoes been hitting into the 14, high 13s. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. We'll work our way from the top down to the bottom. As always, heel slip-in comfort, phenomenal. The issue with the Nike Cosmic Unity 1 was you could literally tie this you could pull the laces tight all the way up and still get heel slippage in the back of that sneaker. It was awful. I didn't even want to play any games in it. Matter of fact, I think I only played 5 or 6 games in it. And I just really did not enjoy the shoe, and I really did not feel the Zoom Strobel in it. But we'll get into that later. So heel slip-in comfort, padding around the back is awesome. The ease of putting this shoe on was crazy easy. They almost took the Nike Fly Ease concept back here. You just slip your foot in, it just goes right in perfect. So if you are someone that struggles with getting your shoe on, or something like that, or you may be handicapped, this could be the sneaker for you if you still want to have laces and don't want to go the Fly Ease route. This is phenomenal, and it's so easy to get your foot in there. Now, heel slippage, none. There's no heel slippage on this whatsoever. I've seen a couple other channels, and they said there was heel slippage on this shoe. There is zero heel slip on this shoe. I tightened them up a little bit. Like, I don't tighten them all the way up when I first get my sneakers. I lock them up, play in them 15-20 minutes, retie them up, and usually that'll kind of pull you back. You really lock your heel in after that, break them in just a little bit. Now, I do run with these on the treadmill for about 2 miles when I get my sneakers in. Well, I just started doing that recently, a couple months ago, just to break them in a little bit. I notice I can feel the Zoom Strobel on and Zoom bags better when I kind of jog a little bit and get them warmed up a little bit, break them in just a little bit, and I had absolutely zero heel slippage in this sneaker. Now, if you guys had heel slippage in this, or if you don't have this yet and you're gonna get it, let me know how your experience went. So heel slip-in comfort, heel lockdown, top tier on this sneaker. Now down into the laces. I thought the laces were just a regular bone. I don't even know if you guys will be able to see this on the B-roll. It's almost like, if you see this on the back tab, you got pink right here and you got like a teal right here. There's like pink and teal accents all through this, and it looks super dope when you finally catch it and notice it. I think they did a great job. Laces are nice heavy duty laces, no issues with the laces whatsoever. Now down onto the tongue. This tongue gives me the Westbrook vibes. This shoe almost gives me like a KD had a baby with a Westbrook and a Curry shoe. Like, that's what this sneaker reminds me of. And the tongue is absolutely dope. They ported it. Thank you, Nike. See the portholes right through here. Very breathable. I thought there might be a little bit of heat issue with this. Then I seen that it had the ported holes, and I was geeked about it. And the ports go all the way almost up to the top of the tongue. So yeah, I love that for aesthetics and for performance. I thought that was a dope little touch that they added. So the tongue, one of my favorite tongues that has been released yet by Nike. Now onto materials. I thought the materials were super cheap when I seen the first couple images. I did not like the leak images. If you guys watched the last couple videos, I just don't really care for leaked images. Some of them do them justice, but like they don't show like the sleekness of the sneaker, and the quality's not that good. So when the official images finally came out, I noticed that the materials were a little bit more thicker, which paying 100, I think it was 175, 165 for these, you expect a little bit more premium materials than you'd find on like your Kyrie or something like that, or like a Zion shoe. You'd expect a little bit more premium materials. Now this knit right here is super thick. It's not even a mesh. It's like a thick knit, and they did a great job on it. On the back half, you do have mesh around this like heel counter area. You can kind of see that. You guys will see it in the B-roll more, and then it drops down to that right here, this thick netted mesh. Right here, they did great job on the stitching. Tons of stitching right there. Add support. This check comes up for support as well. Support and lockdown was great as well, so I had no issues with the materials or the support and lockdown of the sneaker was amazing. I absolutely loved it. Now on the stability, the sneaker is somewhat narrow, but it's not like dangerous. I'm gonna roll my ankle narrow every play. You know, it's not like that. If you do have ankle issues, I would advise you guys to wear a brace. My son has ankle issues here and there, starting to strengthen his ankles up, but you do need to wear a brace, so you might want to go maybe a little, like a half size up if you wear a thick, crazy thick ankle brace. But if not, I don't think you guys will have any issues with support or anything like that. The base, it feels awesome. You know, it doesn't have an outrigger, but it is pretty wide in this area. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I never felt unstable in this sneaker. Now, down onto one of my favorite parts of this sneaker. Now, I've worn a lot of Zoom Strobel shoes. The KDs, what else? The Cosmic Unity had it. The Jordan had it. I did not feel any of their Strobels like I did on this Nike Cosmic Unity 2. I absolutely loved it. I've been having like the shin splint pains that I've been going through. Went through physical therapy, got that figured out. And after I was done, my knees, everything felt great. I had no issues whatsoever. Nothing felt sore. I didn't have to come home and pop some ibuprofen. I felt great after wearing the sneaker. The bounce, it almost felt like a trampoline bounce. And you still felt close to the floor. I don't know how they really did that. It could have been the insole. The insole is like the styrofoam, like it'll mold to your foot insole. And it locks into the Air Zoom Strobel, has the cutout. Sits right down on the Air Zoom Strobel. It feels phenomenal on foot. I had no issues whatsoever. The heel did feel a little bit like clunky and heavy, but it still was a phenomenal shoe. Cushion setup was great. Heel impact was still great. I had no issues with the cushion setup. I thought they did a great job on the Unity 2 when it came to the Zoom Strobel and the insole on the sneaker. Now, down onto traction. Top tier. Like I said, I play in a fairly clean gym, but the traction was phenomenal. I felt so fast. I felt so quick. I could make quick cuts. And it just gave me like some KD vibes when it came to like the traction on these sneakers. I love the pattern. The pattern is kind of a multi-directional freaking lines everywhere. Got kind of like the topographic map feel. And it was just super sweet. I thought traction was top tier on this. It's going to be really hard to find a shoe to beat the Cosmic Unity this year. I'm hoping the Nike GT Cut can compete against this, because this sneaker right here blew me out the water. I was surprised, it caught off guard how good the sneaker performed. Now down onto my recommendations. One of the best shoes of the year. Might be the best shoe of the year. Like I said, I've only played like 5 games in it. I worked out my son for a while, did all the drills with him. It just felt absolutely phenomenal. I started running. I couldn't really feel the Zoom Strobel that much. Like I said, I feel that has to be broken a little bit and has to, you know, just kind of be stepped on a little bit. So I've been starting to work out on the treadmill before I go into the gym, you know, just run, walk, jog a couple miles and get that loosened up. Instantly felt it before I even got off the treadmill. I felt it like get more softer, and you could just feel the bounce in it. I love this sneaker. I might even get more of these sneakers. That's how good these sneakers are. The Jordan 36 was probably one of my favorite shoes kind of this year that you could still get. This might take the Jordan 36's place. I definitely would recommend this over the KD 15, which I did not think I would ever say. I'd recommend this over a ton of shoes. I'd probably even wear this over the Nike GT Cut 1. Like that's where I got this shoe right now. And I've only, like I said, I've only been in the gym for one day. I think we're gonna go work out in it today. So I'm gonna go play in it just a little bit more. My son wants it for his high school ball. He wants I think it's the red colorway. I forgot what the name was. It's like the hanky colorway, or I forgot what it was. But yeah, everything about this sneaker I love. I like the aesthetics. I think it looks better than the Westbrooks. I think it looks better than the KDs, to be honest. I like how they kind of had that fly ease back here. The aesthetics, I thought this was dope. Like, this is like a rib, like a skeleton, like a rib cage to me. It looks super sweet. I love the idea. I love the concept. Got the plate down here, the torsion plate. Check over here, and I just noticed when I was taking my shoes off in the gym that they implemented the Nike check over on this side. Did not put no color on it, but I think it's dope how it's bone and it blends right into the sneaker. And one thing I did not mention, guys, I forgot to mention, is this right here in the materials part. This is thick right here. So if like you're dragging, if you're doing like a drag like that or something, you have protection on this material, on this knitted material. It's on both sides. They took the time out, they put some synthetics on this sneaker, and I think it's gonna protect it. I think this sneaker will last a long time. I do not think this sneaker should be played with outside. It's a high-end dollar sneaker. And over here on the sides, you know, if you're shifty and you're getting low and you're dragging, this is gonna probably go pretty quick. Rubber's pretty soft for the most part. It has like a ruggedness to it, but it's still soft at the end of the day. Especially after you heat it up, it gets a little bit more pliable and moves around just a little bit more. But guys, yes, I would recommend this to anyone. I don't care what you do, NBA down to fourth graders, if you can get it in your size, the sneaker is the sneaker for you. Big guy, small guy, I don't think you will have an issue with this sneaker. You want impact protection, you get it on the front and back in the sneaker. It feels great. You still feel low to the floor as well. So yes, guys, I recommend go get you a pair, or go get you a pair or two of these, because they might end up selling out. Like, I don't know all the other YouTubers' thoughts on this. My thoughts on this is this sneaker is going to be a beast. I will probably do another video here soon. I think the Jordan 37 is coming out, so we will probably do a versus video. So I will kind of update you guys on how I feel playing with this here in a couple weeks. And I don't think you can beat this sneaker, guys. The price is up there, but if you have the money, spend it. You will not regret it. So guys, thank you for watching my rundown of Nike's new Cosmic Unity 2. Go get you a pair of these, and we will catch you on the next episode of Sold Out. Peace.
Money coming, money go. I've been at it on the low. Trapping out a while in. I keep seeing the leaders doing, let's be talking planes and maybe seeing you.